Good morning, brush monkeys. Welcome back to another week of Flying Monkey Studios. And this week we are wrapping up the Grenadier Wizards box set with this guy. I'm going to zoom in on him a little bit here. This guy was listed as a Magic user in the original 1980 box set and in the 83 Dragon Lords re-release. Excuse me, he was listed as an Archmage, and he's got a skull in his hand there, he's got a cauldron at his feet, and he's got this big old hand coming out of the cloud. He actually had a hand and kind of a lion head or demon head, something, couldn't tell quite what it was, coming out of it. And originally I had all this smoke painted different colors and had the little lion head thing sticking out. This time I decided to go with the hand. Haven't quite decided what he's going to be holding, though. I'll come up with something by the end of this. But yeah, I'm going to paint the hand with Dark Oath flesh. I'm going to paint the wizard with Guilliman flesh. His beard is going to be Apothecary white. His robes are going to be Gryph-hound orange. I've got the Wraithbone and Skeleton Horde out for the skull here. I've got Basilicanum Gray for his little pot. And then the smoke is all going to be done with Hexwraith Flame and Tesseract Glow. Probably use Tesseract Glow closer to here and closer around the hand, just to give it a little glow from where it's coming from. And then Hexwraith Flame for the rest of it. I will probably also be using Secret Weapons Fallout Wash over the whole thing to kind of tie them in together and blend in the Tesseract Glow to the Hexwraith Flame. And then the base is going to be our usual Dark Angels Green, Niblet Green, and Heavy Black Green. So I'm going to go ahead and pause here and get started on this guy. And then we'll come back and see what kind of progress I've made. Alright? See you soon. Alright, I have made a little bit of progress on our guy. As you can see, I got his skin done. His hand has got another hand down there. And then I got the skin on the magic hand done. And I got the cauldron painted. So that's going to take a little while to dry. The robes are going to be next. That's going to be a big area. It's going to be most of him is going to be this Gryph-hound orange. I did find something that I was thinking that the hand needed something in it to look right. It just looks like he's got his hand out, like, you know, he's passing the hat. But I found this little pearl in one of my kits, and I thought I could probably just kind of glue it right there in the palm, and that'll look pretty slick. I'll probably like center it up so it's like here. There we go, like that. And then that backed with that green smoke is going to look really nice. So I'm going to wait and glue that on the very dead last after I've matte sealed him. And then I think he's going to be pretty slick. So I'm going to go ahead and pause here and let this dry for a little bit, and then we'll go start in on the robes. All right. So I'll see you soon. Bye. Alright, brush monkeys, as you can see, I got a lot more progress done on this guy than I actually meant to. I meant to just do the robes, but then I started doing the smoke coming out of the cauldron with the Tesseract Glow and the Tesseract Glow around the hand up here, and then realized I needed to do the robes. So I did the robes, and then I did all the rest of the smoke with the Hexwraith Flame. And you can see Hexwraith Flame over a white background looks a lot brighter than it did over the gray and almost black background that the other one had. Also based the skull in Wraithbone, and while I was at it I realized he had this little belt pouch hanging on his waist, so I went ahead and painted that in Wraithbone as well, to do it in snakebite leather. However, it also looks like his robes are kind of covering up what belt he's got, so that's the only leather on him. But yeah, he's looking pretty good so far. I'm going to go ahead and do the Apothecary White on his beard and hair now, and then let that dry, and let the greens dry. And then when I come back, I'm going to use the Secret Weapon Fallout Wash here to hopefully blend all these greens in together to where it goes from the Tesseract Glow to the Hexwraith Flame a little smoother, and gives it more of a glow to it. And then we'll see how that looks. But yeah, the orange looks really good. This is the first time I've used Gryph-hound Orange. I bought it specifically for this figure, and I think he looks pretty good. Looks pretty snazzy. So I'm going to go ahead and pause here and update in a little bit. See you soon. Bye. Alright, Brush Monkeys, I have made some more progress. I got the Apothecary White on his beard and hair. I got the skull, the Skeleton Horde on the skull. Got the snakebite leather on his pouch, so it's looking good. And I've glazed all of this smoke, all the green smoke, with the Fallout Wash. And as you can see on camera, it doesn't quite look it in person, but as you can see on camera, there's kind of a glow to it now. And it looks a little bit radioactive. Some of it's still wet, so I'm going to give that some time to dry before I do the base. But really, the base is all I got left to do, and he's looking pretty good. I'm thinking the Basilicanum Gray is not quite dark enough for that cauldron, so I may go ahead and go over it with Black Templar before I do the base. But he's coming along really nicely and looks just utterly fantastic. I love the way he's looking right now. I think that's a great color combination. I think the dark green is really going to set that off nicely. I think he's going to be awesome when he's done. So I'm going to go ahead and pause here and take a break and let that dry. And then I think the next time you see this guy, he's going to be completely done. So here's a pretty quick paint. Well, plus I got into it and made a lot more progress. I didn't make as many updates, so that's my bad. But yeah, I'll take a break and come back in a little bit. See you soon. Alright, Brush Monkeys, there you go. Our final Magic User / Archmage from the 1980 Wizards box set. I think he looks fantastic. I'm loving the pearl in the hand there. Wasn't really sure what to do with that, but I think that pearl works really nicely. Looks like a little crystal ball. And I think he looks pretty fantastic. So that's going to wrap it up for this box set in this series. Thanks for watching. And just a reminder, Brush Monkeys, here is all the wizards that we've painted over this series from the 1980 Grenadier Wizards box set and the 1983 Wizards Masters of Sorcery Dragon Lords box set. I think you'll agree they all look pretty spiff. They all came out really nicely. And I'm loving this painting these old school miniatures with new school techniques and paints like the contrast paints. I really love how they come out. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next week. Hey Brush Monkeys, Tom from Flying Monkey Studios here. If you like what you see, click like down below. If you want to be notified when new videos come out, click subscribe. And in the meantime, if you want to see how to add one of the miniatures that we've painted on this channel to your own collection, check out our Instagram, Tumblr, and Patreon sites. If you want to support us in doing what we do, check out my Patreon site, check out my merch store at storefrontier.com/FlyMonkeyStudios. You can get t-shirts, sweatshirts, long sleeve shirts, hoodies, all kinds of stuff there. Go check that out. And in the meantime, thanks for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye.